Hanoun here with Ilir Latifi, who is going to fight Ovince St. Preux in Charlotte. Ilir, how are you?
I'm good.
How's it going in Bahrain?
Great. I'm having a great time here in Bahrain.
Awesome. Big fight announced against Ovince St. Preux. First of all, were you offered anybody else before Ovince?
Me and Ovince, we agreed to fight each other, so that was the fight that we had in mind. So it was just more about finding a date that fitted us both.
Nice. And have you been impressed with his recent run? He's been very active and picking up a lot of wins.
Ovince is a great fighter. He's coming out of a 3-win streak and he has a lot of experience. So of course, he's aiming high.
And what do you think of him as an opponent? Stylistically, how do you feel like this fight will play out?
I think the style that we have is going to bring out a great fight and hopefully bring out the best of both of us.
Nice. In your last fight, you fought Tyson Pedro, a kid with a lot of hype. A lot of people are high on him. People are probably underestimating you a little bit. Does it feel satisfying to get a win over a guy that has a lot of hype?
Tyson, very talented young guy, upcoming, great fighter for very experienced for that age. So it was a good fight and it was good getting that win, especially around all that hype.
And do you feel like you've been getting more respect now and recognition because of...
I feel the respect has always been, people know what I'm capable of and what I've done in my fight. So for sure, the losses that have come by coincidence. Of how do you say, bad timing and bad decisions.
And what do you make of the light heavyweight division? Obviously, two of your training partners also are two guys who are really similar position as you, especially should you get the win over Ovince. So what do you make of the light heavyweight division? Let's start with Jon Jones and everything that's happened with him.
I think the light heavyweight division right now is very turbulent. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of new and strong names coming in the fight game that are new. So it's a new era of fighters in the light heavyweight division. That's what's happening.
And it's projected that DC will fight Volkan Ozdemir. Are you surprised that Volkan is getting the title shot? And would you think he could get the win, get the first round knockout like he's predicting?
I mean, it's MMA. Everything can happen, and absolutely not underestimating Volkan. I think it's going to be a tough fight for them both. I think Volkan, that he got the shot, I can understand that. He did 3 fights in 6 or 7 months and all were top 10 fighters and he beat them. So 2 finishes too. So I can understand the hype and stuff, but now fighting DC, experienced fighter who's used to grinding, who's used going 5 rounds. So it's gonna be a tough fight, but anything can happen.
And a lot of people aren't giving DC the respect, of course, with him never beating Jon Jones, but then Jon Jones failing the drug test. Do you consider him as the real champion? Is that the way you look at it?
Of course, I see DC as a real champion, not only as a fighter, but as a character. And he defended his title a lot of times. He beat the best. He fought tough fights, and the situation with Jon Jones, it's a difficult situation. He got caught, and that's cheating. So it is what it is.
And you train with Jimmy Manuwa and Alexander Gustafsson. Do you worry that because you guys are all very similar positions that maybe it'll clash in the top, like seeing who will get the big opportunity?
Of course, I mean it's problematic when you're 3 guys all in the top 10 and you're closing up, but let's see what the future have for us, and who gets the shot gets the shot. I've always been open to going up to heavyweight, fighting a top 10 fighter there, so I have no problem fighting in that division too.
So you wouldn't fight any of your teammates unless maybe they're champion or something?
Nah. Especially if they're champion, I wouldn't fight.
One last thing, I appreciate the time. How do you feel like the fight with Ovince will go down? How do you feel like you get the job done?
I'm gonna go in for the finish, like I always do.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.